Hi everybody, Dan Illman, Mike Beer, the feature race at Aqueduct on Saturday, an important Kentucky Derby prep. It's the Grade 3 Gotham Stakes at 1 mile and 1/16 on the inner dirt. Let's take a look at this field. We're going to have a big favorite. That's the number 4, El Arib. He has been the king of the New York 3-year-olds thus far. Dominant wins in both the Jerome and Withers. And for some reason, we might not be completely sold.
Yeah, I don't know how good I actually think he is. I mean, at least right now in these races that they're finding for him in New York, he's just better than these horses. At least in this field, you got a couple of new faces in the mix because the horses that he's been just beating up on, the Jerome and the Withers, I think there's only 3 of them back in here to try him one more time. Those horses, they feel like a reach to go against them. Maybe you can find one of the new faces to beat him.
He does have good positional speed, however. You know he's going to be fairly close to the pace and probably right in the thick of things when the real running begins on the turn. 6-5 on the morning line for the number 4. That is El Arib. Now, one of the new faces is the number 9, Cloud Computing, a $200,000 Keeneland graduate by McLean's Music. This horse didn't break very well from the inside, still trying to figure things out, trying to lug in the stretch. But I like the run that he took on the turn into the stretch. He finished well, and he's got some pedigree on the bottom to indicate that stretching out won't be too much of a problem. Chad's showing a lot of confidence in this horse.
Right, I like all those things about him as well. I sort of just feel like, I don't know how much I really want to play against El Arib in this race, but I feel like if I was going to do it, I'd probably give this horse a chance to pull off the upset. I liked all the things about his debut that you mentioned. He was very green, but he still finished in there. There's enough on the dam side to suggest that distance will be okay for him. I don't know. I think he's an interesting horse in this race. I guess the real question is, what's the right price to bet him at against El Arib? Because I just wonder if he'll be the second choice.
5-1 on the morning line. I wonder if he's got the most long-term potential of any horse in this race. Maybe this point's a little bit of too much too soon. One of the X factors in the field's the 10 action every day for trainer Todd Pletcher. He's won his first 2 starts. He's so green, though, that Todd's putting blinkers on and hoping it'll straighten him out. He's got a little bit of speed, outside post. I think Rajiv's leaving from out of there.
I mean, I guess he's going to have to, right? I sort of felt like, I don't know that the blinkers are going on because Todd wants speed out of him. I think the blinkers are going on because of the way he acted last time, where it almost appeared like he pulled himself up on the stretch after he made the lead. He can't obviously get away with stuff like that. I don't know. It's a bad post for him. His debut was fine. I don't love his last race. I don't know what kind of trip he gets from post 10. Yeah, maybe Pletcher's got another good one on his hands, but I don't like this horse.
The number 8 is So Conflated, who ran really well first time out, going 6 furlongs against one of Baffert's top 3-year-olds, American Anthem. Then he was placed first via disqualification on dirt. He seems to handle the surface just fine, and he handled 2 turns last time out in the California Derby over synthetic track. In a race where at the top of the stretch, it looked like things weren't going to work out for him.
Yeah, he didn't get a great trip in that race. I gave him a little extra credit. It wasn't a good field that he beat, but at least it's not like he got some kind of perfect trip and then just got it done. He had a little bit of trouble in there. I thought he was game to outfinish that field. It showed that he'll get a distance of ground. You don't have to worry about dirt with him. He's run fine on dirt, too. I thought that there were things to like about him.
One of the Withers horses coming back to try El Arib again is the 1, J Boys Echo. We've got a formulator fact for trainer Dale Romans. Past 2 years, 3-year-old dirt router, second off the layoff in graded stakes, 3 for 9, and one of those a big priced horse named Keen Ice in the Travers. J Boys Echo, there was a little bit of buzz around him coming up in the Withers to challenge El Arib. Was he just simply stymied by the wrong post? He's still green, too.
Yeah, he is. At least he took a step forward in that race.
I agree.
He improved his Beyer to an 84. I guess there's a way to look at him and say, well, he had post 10 last time. Now he's got a much better post on the inside, so he gets a better trip and he wins. The problem that I had with using that argument for him, and I liked him a little bit last time, is I don't think the trip got him beat last time from post 10. I thought he got a pretty good one, and he couldn't go with El Arib when the running started, and he was just sort of an even third. I think he's got to improve again.
True Timber, the 6, went right to his nose at the start of the Withers and then was rushed up to make the front. He set a really measured pace after that, was second best behind El Arib. I don't think he needs the lead. No. I'm not sure if that's those are the tactics they're going to use in this spot, although Kendrick Carmouche is aggressive. It seems like he's slowly getting better. He can get a piece again.
Yeah, he's stepping forward bit by bit. I think there's something there with this horse. It's just off that last one, and I know that he stumbled pretty badly at the start. Off of that Withers, it's hard to make him beat El Arib this time. He didn't really have any excuse in that race.
Rudy Rodriguez has the 1-2 finishers from a maiden special weight around 2 turns on February the 5th. Migsy and Glenn Richmond. Migsy ran a fast race 2 starts back sprinting.
Yeah, he ran fine in his first 2 starts sprinted. He didn't win either one of them, but he ran well. He won on the stretch out last time. I don't know, I thought he got a good trip and he was sort of desperate to hold on at the end. And then when you start looking at Glenn Richmond's form, unless Glenn Richmond just really improved with blinkers or something. I mean, how did that horse make it that close with Miggsy? He's hard for me to like in this race, Dan.
Apart from the crowd was 7-2 in the Withers, and for one reason or another just didn't run for Chad. It was a really disappointing performance. Yeah. He ran an okay race 2 starts back, winning his maiden. I'm not sure what we're going to get from him.
I'm not either. I thought his first 2 dirt starts were fine, although he did get a great ride along a gold rail from Franco when he won 2 starts back, and I feel like he took advantage a little bit, especially in light of that Withers, where he got a good trip and didn't run at all. It's hard to take the Withers horses against Ella Reed.
And Gaetano, a $1,000 yearling, beat a weak field last time out sprinting at Parks. Okay, pick time for the Grade 3 Gotham. We're not convinced as to how great El Arib is, but at the end of the day, he's good enough to keep winning in New York, and he finds good spots. He's a nice, solid, hard-hitting horse who's just faster than them right now.
Yeah, he is right now. We'll see if somebody can step forward and take him down in this, but pull off at least a little bit of an upset. There are some candidates to fill that role, but I didn't go against him.
4-9-8 for Mike, 4-6-1 and 9 for me in the Grade 3 Gotham. If you are playing the Aqueduct Saturday card from home, here's the deal. For new DRF Bet subscribers, a $300 sign-up bonus is waiting for you at drf.com/trifecta. Approximate post time for the Grade 3 Gotham is 4:50. You and I will be on for all the up-to-date coverage on DRF Live at live.drf.com beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday afternoon. Best of luck.